Hi, I've got a new thing. It's up here now. Look, I've got a new thing. It's gonna work real well. Friends and enemies. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls, we are back with Peak. You all know it was going to happen. You all know it was going to happen. I'm not even going to pretend like this was... I'm not even going to pretend like this was a thing that was going to be... It was just going to happen. I'm not... I could lie. I could be like, well, I considered Baldur's Gate 3, and I would be lying. That would be straight up untruthful. So we are back with Peak today, but we're trying a new thing. Because whilst out and about this week, I have peaked a number of times solo, and I'm getting quicker. I'm getting quicker. The fastest time I have now peaked is 1 hour and 2 minutes. I want that 1 hour, sub 1 hour time. It's all I want. It's all I dream about. It's all I think about. Under 1 hour. I've done 1 hour and 2. 1 hour is possible. It entirely depends on the map that we get. It entirely depends on the loot drops. It's all RNG based. This is just a little bit of a flex, really, in the grander scheme of things. But actually, it helps me keep tabs because the difficulty is there were probably points on that 1 hour and 2 run where I could have gone, holy shit, I need to speed up. But me going, oh, I'm never going to beat an hour. And then all of a sudden I get to the end and it's 1 hour and 2 minutes. So maybe an obvious thing then, but you're only playing solo today then? Yes. Or that's sort of the plan. I'm gonna try. We might do some. We might team up with some people later, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Also, Sanguine, you need to rest anyway. Chim speedruns. It's the day. Chim speedruns. It was sooner. It was gonna happen sooner or later. It was gonna happen sooner or later. I would like to thank Vulcan Ryan for giving me all of the advice when it comes to the speedrunning thing, because Vulcan Ryan speedruns Elden Ring, and I sort of became aware of this software, and he sort of filled in the blank. So that's now set up, and it should be automatic. It should just work. As soon as you hop into a game, it should just go, okay, we're playing now, and then the timer starts. I don't think it pauses for pauses, but realistically, I can't really pause during a run of Peak anyway. So we're just gonna see how this feels. I'm gonna go as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna second guess myself. Peak speedruns. Peak speedruns. Peak speedruns. I'm going to read through chat real quick. 1 sec. DollyWhiskers, congratulations on the first. Sangha, welcome in. Vulcan Ryan. How's it going? Marek, thank you very much for coming in. Raiders, welcome Raiders. My name is Chimken, otherwise known as Chim. I am a variety streamer, and today, as you might have already guessed, we are speedrunning Peak, or at least attempting to. Evil Seedlet, you're looking absolutely fabulous. Jura, you're looking absolutely fabulous. Alice TSG, looking absolutely fabulous. Everybody's looking absolutely fabulous. I hope your collab stream went well, guys. I was looking in there towards the end. Don't Starve Together. Don't Starve as a game creeps me out in a really... I own it. I've played it very briefly, or at least attempted to, back when it was super duper popular. It creeps me out. There's something creepy about it to me. I would play it and I would end up dreaming about it. It's not worth it for me, but I hope you had a nice time. Also, you seem to be having some technical problems, Dro, so I hope those are ironed out as quickly as possible. Dro, welcome in. DollyWhiskers, thank you for shouting it. Alice, Chim is addicted to Peak. I can quit anytime I want. The thing is, right now, I don't want to. I don't want to quit. Like, I have never been a Twitch streamer that's that focused on numbers in the grander scheme of things. This game is still massively oversaturated. I'm having a tremendous amount of fun. I feel people are like into the concept because I like listening to the jukebox and just playing this game and talking as I go. It's a good old time. I have now got my entire private Discord involved because I've been playing it in there whilst sort of streaming it in there to friends when we socialize on a Wednesday and a Thursday. And I've been streaming it in there to them, and they've all now got it. They're doing runs this very second. One of them might even be in chat. I have there was a time where I went, oh, I'm not playing Peak anymore now that I've soloed. I'm done solo. I'm done now. I'm solo peaking. I still go to the original. The fact that the map refreshes on a 24-hour basis just makes this game chef's kiss. Makes this game so good. But am I addicted to it? I can quit anytime I want. And for the low, low price of 100,000 bits, I will quit it today. So it's now your problem, not mine. RightBigChimken, I will repeat what I said to you the other day. I think you're probably somebody that I know. No shenanigans, otherwise I will just, like, kick you out. Evil Seedlet, you're looking great. Are you only doing solo runs today? Yes. What do you want? Oh, wait, driver? Yeah, Sanguine, driver's license. Yeah, lucky you. Curse, welcome in. The lovely Cursed sent me a care package from Australia. It's full of so many things, and I promised them I would eat them on stream. The problem is, there were some things in there that I'd had before. So I was like, I'm just going to eat these off stream, and that will be fine. But I will not be eating anything on stream today because I ate 2 chocolate bars as soon as I got in from work and had dinner. I ate some chocolate bars, and I'm very sleepy. I'm very sleepy. It's fine. You're addicted. Evil Seed, thank you for the contribution. Chat. Cursed also, thank you for the contribution. Chat. If you go to the channel point menu down here, if you go to the channel point menu down here, there's a channel point menu. In there is a community challenge. Any channel points put into that community challenge will be refunded to you at the end of a 30-day period. It is all about teaching you a life skill. It is all about teaching you how to save. It is all about giving you the power to afford my more expensive channel point redeem. Evil Seedlet, thank you for the contribution. TLB, thank you for the contribution. TLB has hit me in the face with a fish. TLB, I don't want to get you too excited, but I've worked out something very cool to expand on the attack RightBigChimken thing. The only limitation will be there will be significantly fewer things to attack me with, but animated. Big old animated. Big old animated. It's gonna be something special. I hope you look forward to that. TLB hydrate. Sanguine, I want to play with you too, but you need to recover, so we'll talk. Just not today. Thank you for shouting out Volcom Ryan. Marek, thank you very much for the contribution. With all the stuff done, it's like Brian's stream here, innit? TLB, thank you very much for hitting me in the face with your dumbbell. Also been timed out already. I love the spooky mood of Don't Starve. There's something about the aesthetic of Don't Starve that creeps me out. I like spooky games, don't get me wrong. I like scary games. There's something about Don't Starve that makes me need a shower. I'm looking fabulous, but I don't feel it. I had so many sportsy things today. I switched to less butt sweat. Not lovely. I'm glad that you've kept your butt refreshed, Joe. That account feels like something Kyra would come up with, or Seedlet maybe, or even Sky. Everyone knows Chimken very well and knows that I don't do shenanigans. I still don't know who RightBigChimken is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
Sanguine ND just cheered 100 bits.
Well, I have made joke.
Will take that promise, Kim.
Well, I have made joke accounts before. It is not me. I didn't think it was Seedlet. My money is on Spoopy. There's one person I know in real life that also could potentially be. So far, they've done nothing bad. Like, don't get me wrong. There is somebody in the community right now called RightBigChimken. They followed me the other week. So far, they've done nothing bad. And my immediate response when they popped into chat for the first time was my ass clenched so fucking hard I almost sucked myself inside of my body. Because that's like... It's one of those things. It's one of those things. Sanguine, thank you very much for the contribution. It's also not Sky, oh well, or me, just to be clear. I'm too lazy to double account. Have you tried anything new yet, or just your beloved Chiquito? I have eaten an entire packet, Curse. I've eaten an entire packet of caramel Tim Tams. And I've eaten every single Chiquito. Which is quite impressive when the package only arrived at 6 p.m. yesterday. I feel sick. But the pizza I ate was good, and the Chiquitos. Literally, caramel Tim Tams from Australia. You can get them in some places in the UK now. But caramel Tim Tams. There is also a chocolate bar called a Chiquito, which is like a Lion bar if you've ever had a Lion bar, but it's got like a brick of fudge running up inside the middle. And I really like this saying. My mum used to use it all the time when we were growing up. It's like feeding strawberries to an elephant. If I have a Chiquito chocolate bar in the house, I have to eat it. It's a good thing that they have made it like the only place you can buy them really is in Australia, because I would be bigger than a house, because I'm already pretty big already, but still. I don't have steady access to Chiquito chocolate bars, and at this point, if I did, I would probably die, or be at least heavily diabetic. Will there be sloppy fish among the animated? There could be. Thank you for the bits, Sanguine. Appreciate it. Bits badged here. I'm you, but better and more real. I don't think that's true. It's very big. It is very big potential troll behavior. So far, Real Big Chimken has not done anything bad, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, because I figure it's somebody we know. But, mods, if they cross a line, you have my permission. You're not timing them out. You're banning it. Okay? You're banning it. They'll be gone. Yeah, they'll be gone. Chiquitos are stupidly good, and the caramel Tim Tams are the best Tim Tam. That's not how you're meant to consume them, Joe. Wow. I give the mods straight into orbit. If they do it, because it's sus. They've done nothing bad. It could just be complimentary. But I'm giving all of the mods full permission. Hover your fingers over your ban hammers. Sussy backers? No, not sussy backers. Chat, if you have achieved anything big or small since the last time we spoke, I would love to hear about it. Our community celebrates achievements, big or small, but in the grander scheme of things, this interaction that we're about to have, it's more about that I want to tell you that I'm proud of you for something. There are some people that consider getting out of bed a big deal. There are some people that consider running a marathon a big deal. I don't care where you are on that spectrum. I just need you to know, because there are people on the internet that don't have that. I want you to know that somebody out there is proud of you. You can't get rid of me, rid of your twin. I will haunt you the rest of time. I got so goddamn close to peaking solo. I survived the hospital trip and everything I told you about. Sanguine, am I allowed to talk about that? We raised a lot of money for cats. Jura has been absolutely smashing charitable donations via... They've been doing charity streams all week. I'm doing a charity stream with Jura tomorrow. It's going to be super duper exciting. Me, Evil Seedlet, and Jura are going to play more Peak. Yeah, yeah. And Seedlet's going to be there, and they've almost peaked now. Jura's raising money. Sanguine, rest of time is short. Real, look at how Dumbledore remembered his brother. Sanguine, there is no better time. There is no better time to say happy Disability Pride Month. I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's not my place, but they have just confirmed in chat I can mention it, and they have announced it via their own personal Discord. But Sanguine this week had their first ever epileptic fit, which is not something that you necessarily want. And they are safe, and they are okay, and they are receiving all of the proper medical treatment that they require. They have been restricted with driving, various things. So if you see me saying, Sanguine, I'm not going to play games with you today, you have to rest. It's not that I'm being a dick. It's because, Sanguine, you have to rest. You had your first epileptic fit this week. But they're probably medicated. We've talked in DMs about it a couple of times. They've informed all of the people that they wanted to inform. They've announced it via their Discord. They're taking a short hiatus from Twitch streaming. And I know our community wishes them all the best. We are massively accessible in the grander scheme of things. We celebrate Disability Pride Month on an annual basis. This is one of those things. DollyWhiskers, in the same way, myalgic encephalomyelitis, they got ME after being normal person sick, and Bish Bash Bosh, they were disabled with ME. And then sometimes stuff like epilepsy happens. You need to, you as a person, you need to take care of yourself. But as a community, you also need to take care of people that might need to reach out sometimes and need a little bit of extra help. I'm assured that Sanguine is recovering and resting and has been signed off work and all sorts of stuff like that. But Sanguine, we love you, and we hope you return to some level of normalcy soon. Sam, this video game has colorful, fast-moving pictures. Message you the target group now. I don't know enough about epilepsy to know if the thing with the flashy lights is always the thing with the flashy lights. I know that's an epilepsy warning, but in the same way that some people get migraines and see auras, I'm not sure if flashy lights are the same thing for every single person. Go rest up, Sanguine. That's nothing to take lightly, and I really hope it doesn't inhibit you too much, genuinely. Sanguinely. Chim sanguinely walked across the street, ready to play Peak as quickly as humanly possible. Funny you should mention that, as that is not actually really the biggest trigger. It's one of those things, like it's one of those things. The flashy lights thing. If somebody's got epilepsy in a TV show, it's always the flashy lights thing. It's a myth, yeah. I'm sure it must affect some people for it to exist as a health warning in so many products. But like, I can still play games. Yes, but you also need to rest. But Sanguine, I would just like to say there are also warning labels on light bulbs that you shouldn't eat them, and somebody has to have eaten a light bulb that first time and then complained for those health warnings to exist. So at least somebody out there has experienced problems with flashy lights in the same way somebody out there has eaten a light bulb. I think it's specific for people with photosensitive epilepsy, but you know about it because the warnings that are needed are common. It did affect a family friend. Yeah, so it's if you are bothered by flashy lights on Twitch streams, I imagine this shit's a minefield. Like, I've done it with the worst case scenario ones in terms of when I played Outlast, there was some sort of content warnings pinned to stream. I've never considered the need to have a content warning for flashy lights. So if you are epileptic and you are watching Twitch streams, I rely on you to police yourself because I can't police that for you. The biggest shit in regards to that is getting enough rest and drink enough and so on. The stress and so on. Just Google it, really. You mean you're gonna start hydrating because you're epileptic now? Jura's job is over. They never have to hydrate you again because you're always gonna be peak hydrated because of the old iffiness in your brain banana. Oh my god! Hey Sanguine. You've got iffiness in your brain banana. I need to hydrate as fuck. Yeah, man, I'm out of a job. I mean, banana dragon is all I'm saying. But Sanguine, you know we love you. You need to take the best care of yourself as possible. Yeah, that's it. That's the tweet. Hey chat. Hey chat. Do you want to see something real quick before we get started? Hello! I've got another one! Da 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 da! Crown, because I am a king. I've actually got 3 more, but you're not going to see them all today. That was just a sneak peek. So, yeah. This is what I used to look like when I was like 5 or 6. It's definitely a look. It's definitely a look. And they get steadily worse. They get steadily worse. Also, there was a giant logo on the front of the jumper that docks my location, so I had to edit that out massively. Morb to bed. I'm gonna morb to bed. You should. Look at all that hair. I was very hairy. I had very curly hair. My mother, I don't think, realized I was a boy until I was like 10, and then they allowed me to cut my hair off. That is what I look like with hair. No. It is not, because you are not me. Stop being creepy. Okay. I did add splits. In theory, this should all now work automatically. If I've done everything right, I should hop into the game, and that timer should start ticking. I'll see you on the other side. I've done extra difficulty, but because this is the first time I'm running this map, we're just going to go standard difficulty. I have not seen this map today. I haven't had time since I got back from work. Sanguine, sleep tight. The time is going, chat. It's working. Okay, what have I learned since I last played this? When you last saw me play this game, I am now cooking everything religiously, and it's working out real goddamn well. Like real good, real helpful. And off we go. If I can solo peak today, that's the... If I can solo peak, I'll take it as a win. If I can solo peak under an hour, I will, like, leap out of my chair and do a victory lap around the house. The problem I'm going to have is, what happens if my music stops halfway through? I'll have to start singing. And I'm coughing again. That's exciting. So, chat, how was your week? Tell me about your life. Have you had a good time? This actually looks like a really good map. So what I'm going to do based off that is go this way and then diagonally across the front. I would like some... I would like some drops. As I have nothing. I have a piton and some bandages. Week is good. I'm tired. Yeah, but what's the total of your charity now? Like, how much money have you raised for charity now, Jura? It's like, last time I looked, it was like £500. I made lemon chicken soup the day before yesterday, and it was so good. Lemon chicken soup. Like, lemon and chicken, good. In a soup. My concern is it would taste like fairy liquid. 655? Holy shit. Jura's out here. Jura's out here supporting charitable causes, chat. They're doing it. They're doing that thing. For cats. Scottish cats who can't afford good kilts. It's very important that Scottish cats have kilts. It's a known fact. You have been hard at work, raising money for charity, and Chimken, I can't fucking read that right now. It's getting very confusing to me. There is basically the savior of all cats now. I'm jealous. I want to be the savior of all cats. I want them to lift me up and... No, we're not eating that. I want them to lift me up and raise me on their tiny little cat shoulders and make me their king. My best bet on that person is it's Spoopy. Right? I think it's Spoopy. That's my current guess. They speak like Spoopy does. Yeah! Got it. Yeah, Spoopy isn't in chat either. Yeah, Spoopy isn't in chat either, and I know they were in Jura's chat. It's very suspect right now. My money is on Spoopy. That's why I haven't already banned them. It's fine. It's fine. Again, it's one of those things, right? I sometimes you get followed by people, they make no attempt to speak in chat, and that's perfectly good. Lurkers are welcome here. But when somebody has a name like that, my brain immediately goes, how long has their account been created for? And that count, when they followed me, had existed for 3 minutes. And the first thing they ever said in chat was, "Hi, I really like to follow people with the name Chimken." Or something along those lines. And I'm like, with an account that has existed for 3 minutes, huh? Sure you do. Basically, I'm Sherlock Holmes. Spoilers. I was Sherlock Holmes all along. I see the smoke. I am so glad that there was an edge to that. This is an exceedingly easy shore. Like, I feel like I'm being lulled into a false sense of security. See, this bit's gonna be the problem bit, isn't it? Yep. Okay, now we get to play a game of when I activate the fire at the top of this mountain, does the split automatically tick over? Because I assume it does. If I understand how this timer works correctly, when I activate the fire up here, it should go, okay, you're in the tropics now. Brush your fingers for me, chat. No. Fucking hate the Pandora's lunchbox. Absolute piece of shit. Okay, we will take a lollipop. We'll take extra bandages. We don't need those. Good. Okay, so if it is working correctly, this should trigger the split. Is it gonna? Or do I have to do it? Okay. I did it. But it starts automatically, which is just, like, that's fine. I think the splits are more for my benefit anyway, rather than the overall time. It sort of tells me what section needs improvement. Hey, Chim and chat, how hard is the map today? Well, I basically just strolled up. Shore is exceedingly easy today. Frog and George are looking cute as fuck. They are, aren't they? I'm very lucky to have some handsome pets. They're very good boys. Hashtag good boys. Yeah, shore is incredibly easy. I'm in the tropics after 8 minutes. May, we're speedrunning now. Did you know? We have a speedrun timer and everything. We're basically professionals. This is also my first attempt at this map, so I fully expect to have to restart at some point. I've kind of just hit the tropics and got in a direction. the fuck? What even is this? Part of me thinks that. Part of me wishes I was up there. Oh god. Panicking. I think I would like to be on top of this rock. I don't know, man. Looking over in that direction and... Oh, maybe it is to the right there. I'll show you where I mean in a sec. Come on, all the way up. All the way. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Okay, so it could be there. So up here and that way looks good as well. Shit. Okay. Dedicating ourselves to a bit. We're going up this way. We'll soon find out if it was the wrong decision. I mean, this way isn't too bad on the understanding there's... You can't get rained on in a cave. Did you know, chat? You can't get rained on in a cave. That's how physics works. Incredible. I've been enlightened. Now, if only I could make you remember that the stove is hot, Sealit. You'd be invincible. Okay, this looks interesting. This way looks good. Does it just end? No, it doesn't. Okay. Okay, I'm looking at that box over there, and I want to stick it in my mouth. Oh, shit. Okay, it's fine. We're fine. We're fine. Shut up. Shut up. Oh, god damn it. Living in constant fear that I'm going to bin my entire inventory off the side. This looks like it is. This looks correct. Last day on vacation tomorrow. Got any plans? And a claw grabber. And another energy drink. Why am I yelling? Oh, that's perfect. Shove it in your mouth. Shove it in your mouth. Shove it in your mouth. Like rolling around junk food and packing. So where are you right now? I don't think I've actually... You're not at home right now. Where are you right now? Where are you? I'm so sorry. Something, 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 some. I don't know what that is. The Ringian Forest sounds like a magical place. That's middle of journey, 640 meters above sea level. Okay. That's actually fairly informative as an explanation. Not that you're not good at those, just bravo. Never heard of it. I hope you've had a nice time. Are there dogs? You've got the dogs with you? Are the dogs enjoying themselves? Can we all take a moment's pause for I learned of a terrible misjustice this week. One of Vulcan Ryan's puppies hurt their paw, and they need your love, care, and you need to throw your hands into the air like Goku and send them your energy. Oh god. Almost. Medical rehabilitation where they dumped me for. I actually don't know what the idea was. Staff is great and probably great at what they do. Too bad it all misses the mark. Yeah. Especially in a place like that where you're away from home, sort of, I imagine, like really praying for that perfect outcome. Yeah, it's probably up there, isn't it? I've seen photos, it reminds me of a lot of the Oh! Doesn't need to be perfect, just some progress. I appreciate the progress thing. It's massively infuriating when you have any level of medical stuff where it's just sort of like... Not sure if stationary is the right word, but I've been there. God damn it! Shit! Almost had that, and I had to waste a rope thrower. Please, sir, can I climb this hill? Okay, how are we doing? I'm not sure if 17 minutes is good, bad, or otherwise, but it's my first official speed run timed run. We're just gonna pretend like it's going real well. Oh my god, he's gonna break the world record. I think the world record is currently 23 minutes. And the fact that I am on 17 and I'm only just crossing the tropics is fucking terrifying. Alice! Bonjour, Alice! Où est la Alice? Je m'appelle Chimken. Je dois la Alice _TSG. Cure-all is good. Wow, is this world record breaking peak runner RightBigChimken? No, I do not. Imagine if I suddenly just magically shat out a speedrun of this in 23 minutes. I've not watched the video. Ooh, that's interesting looking. I gotta assume that it's glitches. 23 said he was using a mod that kept the map same for days. He was able to learn the route after hours of practice runs to get it done. I feel like that's not... I feel like that's cheating. I feel like that's cheating. May, our survey says he's got the speed run for a specific day. If he's not, I don't. I'm not sure I like that. People say that I was just having dinner. I really need to eat. People say that I've not missed too much. We're doing fine. Oh, I didn't do the timer again. This is something I need to learn. The split there was fucking horrendous. I need to remember to press the number 1. I'm not. This is not a good time so far. Thank you for the faith. The caldera is free. If I got a very, very, very easy... Remind, press 1. I need to press 1 every time I hit a bonfire. The good news is it's tied to the numpad specifically on my keyboard. He also does those lunge jumps throughout. Not running, but hopping like this. How do you do that? Surely that's stamina limiting. You're zooming because you are speed running, regardless of how fast you're actually going. Oh. 17 minutes is yesterday's time. Yeah, he does it and doesn't touch his second stamina for some reason. Interesting. I need to look up go fast techniques is what we're saying, I guess. Because don't get me wrong, I'm going as quickly as humanly possible, like as I can. But I'm not using I'm just playing the game at speed. I'm not using any tactic. The only reason I've not picked up a shit ton of loot in this zone is I've not seen any. In fact, I am very scared of how little loot I've picked up. Like, basically nothing so far. The fog cometh. I'm also pretty sure speedrunners don't take a pause every time the snow comes out. They're probably managing their resources much better than me. Oh god. I fucked that so bad. I hesitated and looked down. There a ledge here? Yes. Good. Okay, I'm at least partway up the hill. Goonie! Welcome in, Goonie. How's it going? Thank you for the contribution. Pato! Oh god. No, stand. Regen your stamina. Regen your stamina. Stop climbing. Math tiring? Same. Why do people even math? There are so much better activities in the world. Like, go out and sniff a flower. Dream a dream, Loony Lovey. Stop doing maths, you big old nerd. Oh, fuck. Well. You also right for that? I wish I could stop, but I want a good career and stability. Oh god, is that how you get a good career and stability? Maths? thus explaining where I've been going wrong. Hey chat, we finally figured out why how Chimken's going wrong with career and shit. It was maths all along. Sounds fake, apparently. Honestly, it's one of those things, right? So when I was doing my job applications over a decade ago, the going consensus was that all job interviews always would contain a maths test, because everybody in every job everywhere requires a basic knowledge of maths, which at the time everybody was like, yeah, that's 100% true. My boss, I have a managerial position. My boss knows I hate numbers so much that I am actively not given budgets and shit. They let me do the stuff that I'm good at and then screw the rest of it. So, okay, we're not getting up there. What I'm trying to say is, boobs are better than maths. Sound logic. Okay, so if I go all the way to the top of here, I want a job like that. I would like anybody to take the time to prove me wrong. I bet you can't. Like, I actively, truly believe you will not be able to prove me wrong. I think it's that way. I don't particularly want to go, but I also don't want to use my chain launcher yet. I, the real Big Chimken, secretly love math and even have a folder of math equations formulae in my dress drawer. No, you don't. The thing I remember most of maths at school was the teachers don't use your calculator because you won't spend your... Yes, yeah, we've had this talk on the conversation. We've had this talk on stream before. Like, when was the last time you were without your phone, chat? Like, completely without it? Let me tell you, it's been a while. But realistically, they were educators at the time, right? They were just educators at the time. They were just educating us at the time, right? They had no idea that iPhones were going to be developed. Literal years. Never. It just doesn't happen. Which makes me kind of hopeful for the future, right? Because I kind of pray the next time I actually have to do a job interview. Because I hope I'm not in my current job forever. Like, I would quite like to leave my job eventually. The hope is that sooner or later I will have to do a job interview and it won't contain a maths test. Part of me wants to believe, now that I've had a managerial position, because it's got the manager in the job title, I will just be able to walk into somewhere else and they'll go, oh, he's good at maths. And then I'll just get by using a calculator for the rest of my life. You know? Had a phone in the room too, for real. Hello, this is Bebe Looney. Bring snacks, please. I could do an impression of your accent, Looney, but I feel it could be racist. No one tried? No. Chimken does not have a Latina-esque accent. I can do a bad French accent. It's not the same. One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. That's recomping the one we lost, and Everybody, we're at the top. No, we're not. Oui. See? I speak good French. Je m'appelle Chimken. Où est le petit pamplemousse? Please stand up. Thank you. I can't do your accent either. I just drop H's. We've got one of those boring English accents that's literally just like, oh, you don't say the letter H. Oh god. Oh, holy shit on a biscuit. Fuck. Okay. Horrible. Yeah, basically. And that was skill. I am skill. I am speed. I am pretty damn fucking lucky when it comes down to it. I got a lovely wife, a lovely cat, a lovely Twitch community, and I can survive gentle inclines on peak. What else do I need? This is far too slow. Food? True. I do need sustenance. This is also a bad idea. Bloody hell, I speak Chimmy for real, for real. Bottle of water? Would you like a bottle of water, chat? Can I interest anybody in a bottle of water? I have a really bad feeling that I can't see the smoke yet. Can you please? Get it yourself. Well, shit. Maybe there, because the roof is lower. Dudes, I just sat and thought I heard a key in the front door and I just about had a heart attack. I mean, doesn't your husband have a key to the house? Could have just been Josh coming home from a busy night down the mines. You know, because Josh in my mind is a coal miner. I've run out of fucking steam because I can't get up this sodding cliff. I might be in trouble. Please let me stand up somewhere. The edge is right there. Holy shit! Okay, We're up. Sorry. Sorry. Oh. We're fine. We're doing fine. 35 minutes on the clock. Do I think I'm going to break 1 hour? No. Is this a good run? Yes. Ads coming up, chat. I'm going to play through. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, hug a loved one, sniff a beloved family animal. Thank you for joining me on this, the first stream I've ever done with a speedrun timer on it. Am I a professional streamer now if I'm doing speedruns for people's entertainment on the internet? I'm afraid to ask. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I have no loot. None. Welcome to Caldera. We've got fun and games. Caldera's basically free. Does it pause the menu timer when you're in your menu? It can't. You can set it up to do that, but I've yet to. Like, if you pause the menu in this game, it doesn't pause the game. So it's not really a thing you have to worry about. Hello, Looney! Hello! Please. Please. Sir? My brother in rocks. Go down. Lava, how's your mouth feeling by now? My mouth or... Wait, my mouth or, Looney's mouth? What have you been doing to Looney's mouth? Looney's mouth or my mouth? Whose mouth? Who's doing what to whose mouth? Egg! Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh tits. Oh assholes. That was almost very bad. Went to the dentist earlier, Chimmy. See, that makes more sense. I'm gonna miss that fucking loop, aren't I? Because... you stand up? Thank you. You can't come up right now, George. I love you, but you can't come up right now. George out here casually clawing at my leg. Ah, get down. Oh no. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're fine. Where is the top of this rock? Well, fuck me, I guess. It's gonna take me 3/4 of an hour to run down the side of it. We're gonna have to go that way, I think. Right now. Boy. No. He's so sad. I can't let George on the camera when I'm playing this game. I'm sorry, chat. There's a chest and a rock and something to freaking hang off. Ah! This could be very bad. Get down. Ah! Fine. We're fine. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Drew. How are you? I cannot deal with the jukebox whilst playing this game. Sorry. Country rock, though. Country rock sounds like a nice time. That's very far. Switch to country rock once I'm done with this run. Which, let's be honest, considering I've just done Caldera in what? Less than 10 minutes? I'm actually making pretty reasonable time if I get a very good kill. I've yet to see kill today. It's probably bad. Okay, prep time, prep time, prep time, prep time, prep time. Look at that. Keep going there. Okay. Don't need rope. Go over there. Do the... dangerously small amount of food. Though I am on a lower difficulty than I've been playing the last few days. So not necessarily end of the world levels of food. No food. No, none. No food at all. Pressed the fire yet, so I haven't switched over the timer. Anti-rope, though. Anti-rope is a good... I will press over the... I'll do the timer after I've done the prep, because I need to get shit together first. Okay, so you're getting lit. Reset the timer. That. Cook me some water. As much additional energy as humanly possible. Cook the bandage, consume the bandage. Cook the med kit, consume the med kit. I've got 15 fucking minutes! Ish. Take care, Chim, and everyone. It's time for me to go to sleep. I think this is going to be a 110 again. I think this is going to be a 110 again, and it's going to be very upsetting. Ryan, are you proud of me? Good night, Alice. Sweet dreams. Vulcan Ryan taught me everything he knows. Yes, my son. Cross your fingers, chat. What we want. Alice is my wife, did you know? You've got a husband, and they've got a girlfriend. So, unless you've started to make some very interesting life choices since the last time we spoke, I'm gonna call bull. How does Andrew feel about that, Jura? He doesn't need to know everything. I mean, I called that one. Jura's husband, Chim's husband, yeah, but no, they're in my husband harem. They're not my husband. They are a husband in my husband harem. It's not the same. I'm not out here to get multiple husbands. I want multiple husbands in a harem. It's not the same thing. Is it gay to have a husband harem? Asking for a friend. Me. Who else is in the harem? Nats's husband, Evil Seedlit's husband, Shadow Joker's husband, but they're not in the chat very often. Who else? I feel like there was other people. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Terrible, I've forgotten a husband. How could I? Ryan, yes, Ryan is in the husband harem on the understanding he is now somebody's husband. But I've never interacted with his wife. Hi, Vadim. We're just talking about which husbands are in my harem. Okay, usual stuff. Going to that rock there. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. Rock lobster, dude. That's a massive waste. I'm under a frickin' ledge. I'm not a ledge, I'm under a ledge. It's not the same thing. The rope almost flung me into the freaking void then. That was almost a GG. Can't you memorize the route? I can. This is my first ever run today. So, I can. But we're not there yet. So, the thing with this game is, you can memorize the route. In fact, we've been talking about the guy that holds the world record just a second ago. And how he got the world record was he installed a mod, which meant the map never changed. This might be it. Holy shit! No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're fine. He installed a mod that allowed him to play the same map over and over again, which means the map was no longer able to reset every 24 hours. Is that good? Let me just go here. Put you in there. Time to play a game of Leapfrog, chat. Now just need to wait for my health to go away, my sleepiness to go away. Chests up here? No, that's all hot rock. This looks infinitely more climbable on this side, which is concerning. Good job on the 10 stream streak. Can't hesitate, I just need to go. Please be food. Please be food. Cross your fingers for me, chat. Food. I need food from this chest. It needs to be food. Lollipop I will take. Climbing gear of some kind. Food. That's good. That's equally good. Gonna save it for now. No, we're not. We're gonna put it here. Food would be so fucking good right now. Another energy drink. God, this might be fucking dangerous. I now need to wait for my energy to please wake up. Please wake up faster. Like, I'm basically done, but I can't. Almost. Sun's over there. Wrong side of the map. Oh, God! 4 minutes. Count him down for me in chat. Please. I need your belief right now. This is so close. This is so goddamn close to sub 1 hour. 3 minutes 59. Thank you. Count it down in chat for me, please. $3.50. Ah! Please, 1 hour. Please. I've tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, 57. My biggest limiter right now is I've got so little stamina to climb up the actual hill. Also, this was a blind solo peak. First try. Didn't fall once. No, did I die today? Have I died? Come on! Come on! Come on, 1 hour! I don't know where the timer ends! I don't know what's officially the end! No, escape without taking any fall damage. That was escape without taking any fall damage. Sub 1 hour!
Look at those chickens!
Chirp chirp. Kirst_pineapple just cheered 300 bits. Chirp chirp. Drop Dead just cheered 200 bits.
Hey chat, did you know that I finished peak in under 1 hour? Did you know that I've done that, chat? Did you know that I finished peak in under 1 hour? Fuck. Sub 1 hour blind solo. Oh, I'm gonna write that down. That's my Vulcan Ryan, that might be Vulcan Ryan, that might be my first ever submission to speedrunning.com.
Chirp chirp. Evil Seedlit just cheered 300 bits.
That puts me in the top 100. That puts me in the top 100 players of Peak that have submitted speedruns.
Chirp chirp. Sanguine ND just cheered 100 bits.
Oh,
I'm glad I got to witness that. However, bet I could do it in 40.
Thank you very much for the bits. Thank you very much for the gift sub.
Surprise. Evil Seedlit is spreading the love like chicken feet, gifting 1 subscriptions to the community.
I'm tired now.
Surprise. An anonymous user is spreading the love like chicken feet, gifting 1 subscriptions to the community.
Good night, Sangrid. Sweet dreams. Also, I got a very cool hat. Not many people are gonna have that hat. I didn't take fall damage once. I didn't take a single drop of fall damage that entire climb. I'm so fucking happy with it. Honestly, with the amount I've been playing this game, I am so fucking happy with that. Also, we're listening to a song about rubber ducks. I don't get sports chat. I don't get the whole thing about sliding across the pitch with your nips out. But I do like a good cheer when I get shit like that done. Look at this sexy hat. Look at this. It's got wings on it. It's got wings. Yeah, and the tied face somehow now makes more sense. What was the other outfit? You fit? I've unlocked every item of clothing now. I've unlocked every item of clothing. So what am I missing? A couple of eyes. One eye. All of the mouths. What's the smuggest mouth on the list? Is there a... Which one of these mouths is smug? I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty smug. Couple of hats to get. That is definitely smug. But welcome in. I didn't get, like, imagine Pidge suddenly turned up. I didn't get raided, did I? That was a coincidence. That was a coincidence. Welcome in. Sorry, real quick, because I was a little Wu Chang. It's getting terrible reviews. Cursed. Thank you very much for the bits. Let me read through all the engagement. Throbdead, thank you very much for the bits. Evil Seeded, thank you very much for the bits. Stangrid, thank you very much for the bits. Evil Seeded, thank you very much for the gift sub. Anonymous Gifted, thank you very much for the gift sub. I've heard terrible things, Guy. Has it got better since the, like, launch day reviews started? Look at this fucking... That's the face of a man. That's the face of a man that not only solo peaked blind, but also did it in under 1 hour blind. I don't know, I'm playing it right now and it's fine. Okay. Do I need to, like, so... Trying to figure out if I need to save these settings, but I don't think so. I can share them, else I can like, there's a button to hit share. Anyway, we'll come back to that later. I've taken a screenshot of it anyway, and I've got the video evidence. Chat. Now that I have achieved the impossible, we're going to try harder difficulty for the rest of the night. Oh. Sub 1 hour blind playthrough. Thank you very much for the hype chest. No, it doesn't restart on the second run. Okay, we're just gonna have that up there. I don't need to speed run again tonight. Now we're just playing legit. Oh, I was gonna change the song. One moment, chat. It came up as country rock. Because apparently this song that's in the background is about washing your hands. Which, you know what? Really into. Time! 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 Would you like to take a look at that speedrun, Kime? Would you like to know something extra special cool? That was a blind under 1 hour speedrun. I want to grow up just to be like Chim. Don't do that. All joking aside. I am not a role model. I am just a man on the internet with a big bushy beard and a sexy wife. Maybe I am a role model. You're a model that can roll on me. There it is. How's it going, Kine? How's your day been? You having a good day? Watching Mother's Monster Hunt. Mother Hunt Monsters. Are they winning? I've been okay. How about you? It's Friday. That's the most important thing. Collabing this game tomorrow. That's pretty cool too. And it's Friday. That's the most important thing. Can't remember if that one's poisonous. Wasn't the poisonous one. Good news, everybody. I'm not dead. My question is, Kai, now that I've unlocked, like, this is Descent 3, sorry, this is Ascent 3. If we run you through Ascent 3, do you get all of the previous Ascents simultaneously? So chat, this game's level of difficulty is controlled by Ascent level. I've now done Ascent 1 and 2, which was a increase in full damage and then an increase in how quickly you require food. I didn't look what the debuff for this one was. I just clicked it. That might have been a mistake. If anybody knows what the debuff is on, it makes things heavier. Oh. That actually is very interesting for solo play, because I have yet to be limited by, unless I have a severe, and I mean severe, lack of food. I haven't really put much thought into how heavy I am while playing in solo. I don't know, but I'd rather do them in order. The good thing is, if you do them all together, you just do them, right? Life easier. That Chim can carry you up the mountain. Now I'm gonna start organizing tours up the mountain, I think. Are you evil? I think Spots is bad. Can I have fun if I follow you? Yeah. And sometimes it's just about the conversation and the journey together, right? The camaraderie. That's French for camaraderie. Say hello to my frisbee. Nice frisbee. Oh. Yeah, I peaked with some other friends the other morning. Didn't go to bed till like 8 a.m. I mean, that's pretty like that's regular for you, right? You are a person that doesn't sleep. There are a few people in the community that when I get to work every morning, I sign into Discord and go, okay, which of the people that live in foreign countries are up at a time that they really shouldn't be? Mine is one of them. Just don't give out my secrets. Game recognizes game, kind. Game recognizes game. I used to be able to stay up late and then I got a mortgage and a job. Ugh. And now I got that middle-aged spread going on with round the middle. I do have a sexy wife. I'm still not complaining about the sexy wife. I would be up late more often, but my constant fatigue says no. Valid. Hey chat, today I am mentioning two things. This speedrun over there, my sexy wife. That way. DLB! Are you trying to speedrun your speedrun? No, this is just a higher difficulty. I haven't got enough time tonight to probably do another full run, but I figured I'd try this difficulty to see how it fares. So far, I left my bloody bag at the fire. Hang on. Just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Hi everyone, this guy peaked solo. Can I even get back up to the fire? In under an hour. Did you know that I peaked solo in under an hour, Coin? I bet you didn't. bet you did. Hey, TRB, did you know that I peak solo in under an hour? I'm gonna be fucking just don't ever let me forget it. I'm just gonna tell the people that I socialize with on a regular basis in chat right now. I'm gonna be fucking unbearable for the next few days. You have been warned. As if he already doesn't tell us. Hey, this is a new thing that I'm telling you, though. This is Chim now. Had I struggled with it a lot more, yeah, I'm happy. I'm really happy. I might never play again. That's not true. Should be proud on it, to be honest. That was sick. Sub 1 hour is the only achievement-based time. Are you going to start going to specific minutes? I peaked in under 59 minutes. The under the hour was the first challenge. I want to beat my next time. If I can. I need to look. I think I need to. I might do another dedicated stream where we look at how other people are running. Jimmy Amazing deserves to boast. I like it when people call me amazing. So very rarely happens. Should also do streams where you're 100% the stream achieves. The problem is I don't do that in private. Well, you're amazing, so you should hear it alone. I need to look at what I need to look at what achievements I have left. I want to do one for the food achievements. Yeah, that would be good. So there's one where you have to get up the mountain without placing something. There's one where you have to get up the mountain without eating a certain type of only eating certain types of food. So there's plenty more dedicated streams that we can do. Jimmy, do you like this bongo I made? It's very good. You can't eat packaged foods. There's one that's like, I'm not sure on the specifics about it, but it says you're not allowed to place anything on the mountain. And if that includes your rucksack, I feel like that one has to be done with friends. My name's Caramel. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. 10 out of 10. No, that's like ropes and things. God, I hope so. If they wanted to be cruel, they would make it backpacks. Because then it's just a multiplayer one, because you can access each other's storage. I believe you can still use natural items like the magic bean. I fucking hope so. Pardon my language, but 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 I fucking hope so. Pardon my language. Sorry, one sec. I fucking hope so. Why do you keep doing that at the plot on the spots where I physically can't do it? That's the second time today that's been redeemed that I physically can't touch my music at the time. What did we get? Electro? I'm so funky, this song is called. I'm too funky for my chat. Too funky for my chat. How about that? I'm too funky for kind. Too funky for kind. even though I'm covered in slime. Why am I covered in slime? Who knows? Sometimes you just get sticky. Nice. I thought I'd wasted that pitten. I didn't. How many lollies is it ethical to be carrying at one given time? Ethical's the wrong word. A bag of 3 thick mints. Peter, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. How's it going? I thought I smelled handsome. I still think the best comedy ever written was that time I had a rucksack full of nuts, and then I was like, hey everybody, it's my nutsack. I feel like that joke was underappreciated. Saying you could have enjoyed that. That was peak comedy. You could have enjoyed that. You could have pretended that you liked that joke a little bit more, is all I'm saying, kind of. I thought I smelled handsome is such a nice thing to say to someone. For real, for real. Hey Looney, do you want to know what I say? Do you want to know what I think when you come into chat? I thought I smelled crazy. Nope. Fuck, that health is that full damage is nothing to. I've got literally nothing. I have got nothing. I don't think I can even get up this. Okay, well, this is possibly gonna kill me. But I have no other choice. Nope. No! Even if I wake up, I can't get out of it. Even if I wake up, I can't get up this hill. Like, I'm alive, but... Even if I somehow get to that, which I don't think I can, even with the lolly. And then it fucking starts raining again. I'm just gonna pass out here again. I'm gonna pass out again. No? No. I can't possibly recover. The only thing I can do now is magically get to the top and magically get a cure-all at the top. What the fuck am I stood on? He's still smug about it, though. He's still really smug about... Look at that time up there. Look at that time. He's still really smug about that time. That's the route, though. I just fucked up. Okay. Well, we achieved what we wanted to achieve tonight, and we're almost at the end of stream, so I'm going to call that a wash. I'm not going to get another full run in tonight, even if I just ran at it. I did great. I got my 1 hour. I got my 1 hour. I got my 1 hour. That's all I wanted. Look, it's up there. Still, I get this wrong. But look. I need to point, like... That's the thumbnail. That's the thumbnail. Oh. Good. 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 Thank you very much for joining me this evening, chat. I will be back tomorrow. I will be going live at approximately 2 p.m. UTC +1. I will be joined by Evil Seedlet and Durantria for more Peak. We're going to get together. When me and Jura collab, it generally turns into just random chatting. I don't know if I'm going to go live in the evening as well. So if I'm not here tomorrow evening, it's because I went live at 2 p.m. and I'm tired and I've just wanted to go to sleep. Are you intentionally pointing the wrong way just then? Yes, I was. Because when I do the thumbnail, I'm going to put the time, like a cut out of the time up here, and then I'll be pointing at it. You know? Don't go there, girlfriend. Chat, thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. with that collab. If I'm live in the evening, it will 100% be Baldur's Gate 3. But in the meantime, we'll be playing Peak with Jura and Evil Seedlet. Come and hop in. Jura will be continuously raising money for charity. It's a very good cause. They're a very good person. You should check them out as well. I'm glad you exist. Thank you very much for joining me on this speedrun journey. It was an extensive speedrun journey. And look what we did. It was extensive. Like, all of the... Just think about it. All of the speedrunning streams I've ever done, and I got a target first try. Blind. I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud of myself. I'm really glad you exist too. I'm really thankful that you caught that. At the beginning of my streams, I ask if there's anything I can be proud of you for. So at the end of my streams, I like to say something different. Chat, I'm really proud of you for existing. I'm glad you exist, and I'm also really proud of you for existing. The world is a really tough place right now, and the fact that you are perpetuating yourself on a daily basis is really impressive, and honestly something that you should be proud of. There's so much stuff going on in the world. It's very hard to look at the television, the news, the internet, and find good news, and the fact that you are here and the fact that you are still going is massively important to me. Happy Disability Pride Month, everybody. It's almost over, so remember, take care of somebody in your life that's got a disability, and if you have not got somebody in your life with a disability, maybe keep an eye out for the people that could potentially have one and just not be telling you, because some disabilities are invisible, and it's not necessary that somebody tells you such things, but if you see somebody struggling, taking care of somebody in that way costs nothing. And just, there are some people out there that require our care more than other people. But chat, a couple of reminders. As someone with chronic illness, thank you. Disabilities are rough. We've got somebody in the community that's just discovered they've got epilepsy. My partner DollyWhiskers has got myalgic encephalomyelitis and chronic fatigue and a whole list of things. I'm not sure if there's a technical term for what I am, because people that have ME are spoonies. I'm not sure what the carers of spoonies are referred to as. I am a fork. Chat. I am a fork. No, I don't like that. You do not need to watch my content. You do not need to be in chat. You do not need to lurk in chat, though lurking is always appreciated. What I want you to do, chat, is focus on your existence as best as possible. I will never ask you to be okay as an individual, but focus on that existence as best as you possibly can, and if my content can make that existence that little bit easier, that is the niche that I'm attempting on the internet. In 2024 we said fuck cancer, so at 2025 we're doing something slightly different. Chat, at the end of today's stream I invite everybody here to type the word fuck into chat. It's a very straightforward request. It's a type of energy that we're trying to put out into the universe, but at the same time, you can take it one step further. Fuck is a multifaceted swear. It can be a positive or a negative. You can say, fuck, I love Peak. Fuck, I love playing Peak with friends. Fuck, I love the fact that we got this speed run on our first try blind. Or you can turn it into a negative. You can say, fuck transphobia. Fuck TERFs, though they don't deserve it. Fuck the Trump administration. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck the British Labour government's treatment of the welfare state and immigration. Fuck 2025, realistically. Fucking hell, Ozzy Osbourne died. That guy that was also in wrestling died, but he's a bit more of a douche. Well, significantly more of a douche. Fuck chronic health and... Fuck chronic pain and nonsense. DollyWhiskers, stop saying nonsense in my chat. You never say that as a word out loud. You've suddenly started typing it in my chat, and every time you do, my brain goes... Bloop, and it's just gone. Fuck, I'm happy to not be working a job I hate anymore. Fuck yes, fuck people can be so generous. I didn't want to type pedo. Oh my god. Nonce is a great fucking word. It is, but it's just Dolly doesn't say it in real life. And when they say it in my chat, my brain's always like, boom, shuts down. Ignore that, it's not important. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. If you stick around and chat for a couple of seconds and join the raid, I'd really appreciate that. There are some raid messages in chat. If you're subscribed, drop a raid emote on arrival. Who is still live right now? Milky is playing Guild Wars. Most live versus Jules and Chrome. I like raiding Chrome. I've not raided Smilky in a while because they're never alive when I am, so I might raid Smilky. They tend to go live in the during the day when I'm at work. Why are they still live? They've just switched to Peak. Yeah, we're gonna raid Smilky. If only because I can go in and flex and go, oh my god, Smilky, did you know that I just got 581873. I need to write that down just so I have it written down. 581873. Chat, we're gonna raid Smilky. Go show them some love. As I said, there are some raid messages in chat. Drop a raid emote if you're subscribed. I'll be back tomorrow with that aforementioned. Collab with Durandria and Evil Seedlit. If I go live in the evening, which is not a guarantee, we will be playing some more Baldur's Gate 3, especially now that I've done this. I'm going to take a day off. Probably. It's not really going to happen, is it? I'm not even going to pretend. I'll see you tomorrow at some point. I love you all. Sweet dreams. Goodbye.